Hi, this is John Allen, the editor of Crux. This week, Italian Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican Secretary of State, more or less the Pope's top aide, is going to be in Russia for what's being billed as an historic visit that will see him meet both Patriarch Kirill of Moscow, the head of the Russian Orthodox Church, and also President Vladimir Putin. Here are 3 things you need to know about Parolin's diplomatic high-wire act. First, Pope Francis is deeply committed to ecumenism, meaning the press for Christian unity, and within that he puts emphasis on the Orthodox because the split between East and West is more or less the primordial Christian rupture. Now, there are about 250 million Orthodox Christians in the world, and 2/3 of them are Russian Orthodox, which means that from an ecumenical point of view, relations between Moscow and Rome are make or break. Second, one issue where Parolin will probably find ready agreement from his Russian hosts is the protection of persecuted Christians in the Middle East, particularly in Iraq and Syria. Russia is a big player in Syria. Putin has called repeatedly, as has U.S. President Donald Trump, to make protection of those Christians a priority. And in addition, that is something that the Vatican and the Russian Orthodox can also readily get behind. And there is undoubtedly a vast area for potential collaboration there. Third, an issue that may test Parolin's diplomatic mettle a bit is what's happening in eastern Ukraine. In an interview with an Italian newspaper recently, Metropolitan Hilarion, the number 2 official in the Russian Orthodox Church, said once again that the Eastern Catholic churches are a problem. He used the term uniate, which many Eastern Catholics find offensive. And he complained that the Greek Catholic Church in Ukraine, which is the largest Eastern Catholic Church in the world, is trying to take over churches in southern and eastern Ukraine, whereas the Greek Catholics themselves will tell you it's exactly the other way around, that since the Russian incursion, it's their churches and their faithful who have been attacked. That's an indication that there's at least one area where Moscow and Rome don't quite see eye to eye. We will have full coverage of the Parolin trip on the Crux site, so be watching for that. I'm John Allen, and I will talk to you again soon.